When America's banks said no, foundational Black Americans didn't just accept that for an answer. They created their own innovative financial systems. From mutual aid societies to penny-saving banks, they built networks that turned pocket change into millions. Today, we uncovering these forgotten financial innovations that built Black wealth against all odds. Imagine Philadelphia, 1787, while the Constitution was being written to protect the rights of some Americans, FBAs were quietly creating something revolutionary. The Free African Society wasn't just an FBA social club. It was the birth of Black banking innovation in America. Here's what made it genius. Members paid just 1 penny a day. Seems small, right? But this penny system was revolutionary. At a time when most FBAs earn less than $1 a day, a penny was something everybody could afford. But those pennies added up and created something powerful. Let me show you how it worked. Each member contributed their penny daily. The society pooled in these funds. When members face hardship, illness, death in the family, job loss, they could draw from this pool. The money also funded business loans. Take old William Wheaton, a Philadelphia carpenter. No bank would loan him money for his tools, but his mutual aid society knew him and trusted him and invested in his business. Within 5 years, he owned one of the largest carpentry businesses in the city. But the real genius, these societies evolved. That penny a day system eventually grew into something powerful. Black-owned insurance companies like African Insurance Company of Philadelphia, the first Black-owned company in America. Let me explain the innovative community rules and systems that made these societies successful. These societies weren't just throwing pennies in a pot and hoping for the best. They created sophisticated rules that modern banks still use today. Here's what made the system revolutionary: the character committee system. Every society had what they call a committee of character. Think of it like an early credit score, but based on something more valuable than numbers. They looked at work history, family stability, community involvement, personal reputation, skill, and trade knowledge. But this was fascinating about it all. They didn't just judge people, they helped build them up. If someone wasn't approved, they get a mentor from the society to help them improve their standing instead of just passing judgment. The 3-tier support system. First was the emergency aid. That was for immediate help for crisis situations. Then you had business investments, loans for tools, inventory, or property. Then you had the community development, funding for schools and training programs. The accountability rules was genius. Members had to attend monthly meetings. They created public ledgers so everyone could see how the money was being used. Members voted on major loans and investments. They required regular progress report from loan recipients. But perhaps their most innovative rule was the success circle. When someone received funding for a business, they had to hire from within the community, They had to train at least one apprentice. They had to share their business knowledge at society meetings, and that helped elevate future loan applications in their fields. These societies protected their funds. See, that's the fascinating aspect of the ingenuity of all this. Now here's the part that really shows how brilliant these societies was. Their protection systems. At a time when black wealth was constantly under threat by white supremacy, they created innovative ways to protect the community's money. They created something called the rotating leadership system. And basically that was just to make sure one person don't have all the funds. They created what we call now distributed banking. Money was split between multiple trusted members. Leadership rotated every 3 to 6 months. Each leader only knew about their portion of the funds. Meeting locations changed all the time. The code system they developed, a sophisticated record-keeping system that was essentially an early form of encryption. Used symbols instead of names in public records. Created code language for transactions. Kept multiple sets of books, one official, one actual. Used a network of runners to save money discreetly. That built the trust network. But the most powerful protection was the community structure. That created a web of mutual accountability. Members' families were all connected. They used church networks as covers for financial meetings. They built relationships with sympathetic white businesses as fronts. Here's the incredible part. These protection systems worked so well that when banks and insurance companies started failing during the panic in 1857, many of these black mutual aid societies survived the impact. Why? Because their money wasn't just sitting in one vulnerable place. It was protected by the entire community. So what we speaking on today isn't just history. It's a blueprint for building wealth in our communities right now. From those first penny-a-day societies to modern saving circles. FBAs, we always found an innovative way to protect and grow wealth. Think about it. Our ancestors built these systems during slavery and Jim Crow. They didn't have apps, internets, or even basic rights. Yet, they still created these financial networks, so powerful that some still exist today. Here's what they taught us. Trust isn't just about money, it's about community. Protection comes through unity. Small, consistent actions, that's what really create wealth. Innovation often comes from necessity. The tools they created, character committees, protection networks, saving circles, aren't relics of the past. They're proven solutions, waiting for us to revive it and reimagine it in our world today. Never forget, every great movement starts with small steps. Whether you start in a saving circle with 5 friends or opening an account at a black-owned bank, you're not just building wealth, you continuing a powerful legacy of FBA financial innovation. If this video opened your eyes to something new, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Share this knowledge with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below about which financial innovation surprised you most, or if you already part of a savings circle. Until next time, remember, our ancestors didn't just survive, they created solutions that still work today. Now it's our turn to build on their legacy. See you in the next video, my FBA fam.